Back here in another day of gathering and new updates and all of that good stuff. We have a new update that came out for the Family Shared Lifeskilling. Okay, apparently I gotta let the dog out and keep the door open because he doesn't know whether or not he wants to be in or out. But we have a new update that came out for the Family Shared Lifeskilling, finally. But it came with some downsides. So we're going to look at the pros, the cons, and see what and all came about of the update. Let me get everything set up. I went ahead, changed the UI around. We're going to try something out, make it a little more clean cut, look a little more professional, all that good stuff. But for now, let's go ahead and get everything set up. We are going to be doing our gathering out there at Sheep Mountain to get our soft hide to process down into the Supreme soft hide to make a little bit of money today. I had to go out and buy a lot of our resources to keep our worker empire thriving, getting our crates crated up and all of that good stuff. We had to get more of our translucent crystals, more of our fish. I think I went a little bit overboard on the fish, but it's all for a good purpose. It's all for money. Like, I'm not really worried about it. I spent 120 mil on the fish today, and I'm hoping to make back at least, I'm thinking probably, overall, I'm thinking probably 200 to 300 mil per crate, like per stack. Meaning I have Momoa, John Dory, and the Signodon. I'm not sure if I have any of the tapertail anchovies or whatever they're called, but I do have a lot of the other fish out there being crated up and stocked up, ready for when I can transport them out. Right now I have the tiger flower being transported over from Nampo to Valencia so I can have my trader out there. But this whole new Family Shared Lifeskilling update that came out is going to help us out so much. So much. With that, I have more tunes set up in different areas, getting them already started. I've been out there mining today with one of my alts. I have more food made up from another alt that I can go ahead and take. Let me see, I do apologize about the dog barking. I need to find out if I have any of the cables left. No, I don't, but let me grab the cables and we'll get started with I guess we'll do our Imperial turn-ins and then we'll head over to Sheep Mountain. But I've been utilizing this whole Family Shared Lifeskilling, and I've been having my alts going out, doing this, doing that, so my main will keep all of her energy, and I can go ahead and have something planned out for you guys. Alright, now where is this Old Moon vendor guy? Old Moon, where are you? I think it's you I need to be looking for all the way over here. Okay. That was close. I was a little bit close. Kind of. Sort of. Maybe. But it's great. When it comes to cooking, trading, maybe a little bit of farming if you're not really worried about the gather time. Processing, as long as you have the mass processing unlocked. And I want to say at least your Trilogia for your fishing. Using your alts, you don't really have to worry about the mastery. It's just if you're trying to go for the rare drops and all, gathering, you have to worry about mastery on your alts. You have to switch off your gear and all. I'm finding out slowly which and all of my tunes are better suited for basically nothing right now. I mean, yeah, their level is all unified. If you guys are unaware, they went ahead and unified all of this. So now every tune is all matching. They all have the shared pool. The only thing that is not shared is... I do apologize about losing connection there for a second. That kind of sucks, but we're back. We're back. We can still do this. Yeah, they went ahead and unified all of this, but the levels, but the mastery, we still have to worry about. All right, so I'm gonna need to throw on my cooking because I'm gonna just throw the cooking clothes on. I could do this on my alt, but I kind of want that extra mastery. What is it at? Cooking. I'll do donkey. I'll do Imperial Cruise. Oh wait, did I not pull out the guckbaps? I did not pull out the guckbaps. Luckily, they are right there. I don't have to really worry about it. Alright, Mountain of Eternal Winter region. We'll take out all of that and we should be good. Like I said, I made sure to go ahead and have my alt doing something. Although I did not do the weekly. That's something I did not do. I do apologize if you guys hear the dogs acting up in the background. I do apologize. Let's go ahead and get that done and over with because I can, and I'm already here. And we'll pop a seafood crons. You mean mastery stays on the class that the Lifeskill, meaning whatever your mastery is for that character, it's for that character. Lifeskill level has been unified, meaning if you're a guru cook, you're a guru cook on everyone. Though, if you are 1600 mastery on your wizard, you're going to be 1600 mastery only on your wizard, unless you have the same mastery on any other class. Okay, so your class keeps the mastery. The family shares the life skill level. Meaning you'll have to get other life skill gear for your alt if you want to have higher mastery. Or switch off the gear into the alts that don't have the gear suited for life skilling, you know? That's all that means. Let me answer my fiance real fast. Okay. Let's try to turn this in before I run out of room. Now you can finally have a special character just for Imperials. Yeah. Yeah, you can. And all you have to do is just throw it on. Try protest, come show your support for the PA or rework in the class. Shai should not be a buff-ending tool. Oh, yeah, that whole thing. Yeah, no one has addressed life skilling, so... Yeah. I don't want to be made into a mob grinder. I'm alright. Good luck, though. I went out there earlier and it wasn't really much of anything going on. And I've been keeping up on the forum post, but it's 8 pages long, and still no one has addressed life skilling. Still no one has addressed it. I'm the only one that has like mentioned how it is with Shai life skilling, and one's like, yeah, no, that's a whole different topic, and to be honest with you, we don't want to hear it. Okay, so now let's grab our gathering gear. Oh wait, no, I'm not even done. What am I doing? I'm over here like jumping the gun. I still have more of these boxes I have to turn in. How many more?
What field is your profession?
I got sidetracked. My bad, my bad. We have 94 more that we have to turn in. Hopefully I pay attention to the actual numbers this time and I don't make, you know, 60 more than what I actually need. It's nice, the system, because you have 38 maids in the storage. Fuck yeah. That's what's up. No, I'm gonna start showing you guys ways of trying to get the most out of the whole family shared life skilling. I know it's a normal process for most of us that are, veterans at life skilling, gathering, and all of that dumb thing. But like, there are a lot of new players coming in. There are a lot of returning players that have never dabbled in the new life skilling and or even knew about the family shared life skilling that is coming out. So today I'm going to be showing you guys a couple tips and tricks and things that I've been going about doing my way. The travel bag is a pearl item. Yeah, the Chlorins travel bags are pearl items. Not to mention the Marco's gear bag are also pearl items too. I gotta make sure I get the exact amount. Okay, so one more, and then I need 4 single. Okay, so we'll do the 4 single now, and then the one with the cord. Where do you think the best place for AFK fishing? I will always say Margoria. I will always tell you Margoria. You can easily AFK out there without ever seeing another player, without ever being attacked by anything, without ever being struck by lightning or dealing with a tornado or a typhoon, whatever the fuck it is out there. Like, I'll easily tell you Margoria is where I will always AFK fish. Always. Like, now that I don't have to worry about my alt fisherman's life skill level being low because I transferred it, now I can set him out over in Margoria and he can just fish there. And I don't have to worry about it. I can work on getting his gear upgraded so that he can start doing more, like maybe he can start doing harpoon fishing, because he is probably 800 to 900 fishing mastery. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. We are out here. We're about to do Noob Year, apparently. And I got 3 more of those left. But let's go and do Noob Year real fast. See what we can get and continue on. But I'll talk to you guys about this whole life skilling and, just little things that I've been realizing, like how our family shared, or our family life fame has dropped. I mean, for some it may have improved, but for a lot of us it dropped. I'm still at the max, but I'm a lot lower than what I was before this whole update. I'm impartial. I'm impartial about it right now. Like, so far I like it because now I can use my other tunes properly. Or not properly, but better suited for what I need, and not have to really worry about, oh, well, if I was doing this on my Shai, I could get more money back, or I'd be doing this, or I can be doing that. I mean, mastery is a huge blow, but still, so far I'm liking it. I don't have that many gripes about it yet, but I'm still going through, I'm still testing it out. I'm excited to do the trading because trading doesn't involve mastery. All I have to do is have the trader clothes on, which I do have an alt for that, so I don't have to really worry about it. And I want to say processing. I am really, really set up for, because I do have the mastery, well, some mastery like my Shai, but I mainly have the gear. I don't have to worry about mastery. Mastery is only for the higher stacks on mass processing, so as long as I have the gear, the Tet Mana Stone, I'm good, right? The level is already unified. I don't have to worry about it. Yes, trading. Because trading does not involve mastery. And as long as you have your trading leveled itself, you can do it on any tune. You could throw a +4 silver embroidered trader clothes on any tune and start trading like it's nothing, as long as you have that level. So with that being said, I do have an alt out here in Valencia to do my Valencia trading from Nampa to Valencia. I do the Tiger Flower and the Special Perla crates over there in the Land of the Morning Light. So now I think he has a +3 trader's close, or I can easily just tap up a +3 or anything like that. And he's already set. I'll make the same amount of money on my alt that I will on my Shai. That's one of the few instances where you don't have to worry about shooting yourself in the leg or having to switch off the gear, which will save me time. I can just switch over to him, trade in what I need to trade in, switch off to a different alt, and continue what I was doing. Like earlier. Okay, so before I started doing the before I went live, I was doing cooking first. I did mining first, then I did cooking, then I did processing to help out my worker empire, and then I jumped on my Shai to go ahead turn in the dishes before I started gathering the hide that I'm going to be using to make the supreme hide. You know, just jumping from tune to tune to tune. I don't have to stop, switch off gear, try to switch around things like my lightstone combinations. Although I did switch off my cooking one onto my alt so that she is just sitting there cooking until I get another stir lightstone combination.
The best human endeavor.
All right, we have 3 more, and we should be good to go. Yeah, and getting yourself set up like with the alt gear is a perfect way of making sure you don't have to take the extra time out, or you don't have to worry about forgetting that one ring. Like, oh, I should have grabbed that. Now all we're waiting on is the Liana's shared tool bag. That's really another update that we need to have really soon. Like really soon. We already have the family shared lifeskilling. That's already out. Now we need the rest of it. And then I guess we can get our trading back if they feel confident enough to really give it back to us. All right, now that we have that, let's go. You already prepared for trading. That's awesome. Yeah, I made sure I had my trading artifacts, my trading lightstone combination. I have... Okay, to be honest with you, when I say I prepared for trading, I mean, I really prepared for trading to come back. Like, I have 2 workshops in Glish. I have 1 over here in the Northern Wheat Plantation. I have 4 over here in Keplin. I have 3 here in Port Euphoria. So far, I have 1 here in Velia. I have 2 here in Trent. I'm not done yet. I'm not done. I have 1 here in Tariff, and then finally, or no, I'm not done yet. Hold on. I have, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to say 7 workshops going here in Valencia. And I also have, let's go over here to Land of the Morning Light. Over here in Land of the Morning Light, I have 1 workshop that's supposed to be going. I'm not sure why he is not. Let's go ahead and get him. Hold on, let me figure this out first. Manage. You'll have to do. We'll have you doing that. So I have 1 over there, and then we have over here in Nopse. Not Nopse. We have 1 over here in Dalbo. Dalbo is also making up the Tiger Flower. So I'm ready for that. It's all about whenever they want to come out and do the update. And I have my Forest Path wagon all +7 to +8 gear. My clothes. Yeah, like I said, I'm ready all around. And hell yeah, if you guys are enjoying the live stream, be sure to subscribe, turn on all those notifications, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff over there on Twitch. All right, we are here in Sheep Mountain, so we can start our little soft hide gather. I have no time frame on how long I'm going to be doing this. I do have 11 of our energy tonics or potions ready, waiting on hand. I'm just going to be talking to you guys about how I feel about the update that came out, and we're just going to gather. We're just going to have fun, socialize, you know, just a little casual life skilling session, the usual. We'll put on the... Let me check my mastery real fast. I do need to tap up that tanning knife, too. I'm waiting for the more crons, which I don't... Yeah, I don't have any. But I'm waiting on more crons before I try to tap anything. Could you explain the trading thing in detail? I have shops in Valencia to move to Nampo, but you thought the idea was to have it travel the furthest distance for money. Yeah, so the furthest distance is Valencia to Land of the Morning Light. So take... Grana is second place, where Valencia is now going to be the furthest from, like, Land of the Morning Light to Valencia. That'll get you the most money back when you're bargaining, just because of the distance value. I know I played it since closed beta, still haven't finished the Peridot Wagon. You know, I don't fault you, dude. I don't fault you. I have not made the Carrick still. Still to this day, I have not made my Carrick. It took me a while to even make the Avaria sailboat or the frigate too. So enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Have fun with it. Don't try to stress yourself out over it. It's just a game, man. You use it as an escape, you know, just don't use it like a job. Don't play it like you should be trying to pay your bills off the shit, you know? Once Land of the Morning Light 2 comes, maybe there'll be more viable max distance cities, I hope. Probably not. Probably not. They'll probably have Nampo be that main hub, and yeah, the first Carrick is always the hardest with how long it takes you to get it. All right, we got to switch off our tools. Hell yeah, thank you, Nell. But yeah, they'll probably have Nampo be that main hub, but that's fine. That's a-okay. I don't mind. I just hope that there is more life skilling to it. I need to unplug my controller. I am tired of it fucking vibrating. Like, that is annoying. I'm over here trying to enjoy my gathering experience, and all I keep getting is bzz, bzz, bzz. It's been, I think, 2 or 3 months. Master 28 gathering. Hell yeah. From 0 all the way up to... Hold on. I'm trying not to mess up and still collect that and still read that. 0, only Manus Duo and Hotet and Menace Armored Ted. Hell yeah. Congrats. I'm kind of afraid to try to tap mine up again. I need to work on my alt gear so I can at least have them financing all of my taps. Oh, the resource disappeared. I need to grab my gather round. Where are you? Gather round. We'll put where that is for now, and then we'll switch that off to... Oops. Okay, that was not my intent. Let's try that again. Okay, now we're ready. Now let's gather like a pro. My goal is to just stock up on the soft tide. I have no real money goal. I have no time preference. I'm just out here to gather. I should probably buff up though. That would definitely help. And let me, can I do my tent here? There you go. Did you buy it all or did you tap it? I am curious. Because if you manage to tap all that shit, like, bravo, bro, bravo. Like, you get a gold fucking star in my book. try to maximize what we can do today. Yeah, I'm gonna pop it. We're gonna pop it so we don't stop it. Oh yeah, I am streaming on both, so if one is not working for you or it's not clear enough or blah blah blah, you always have the other platform. Don't you worry. I mean, no one taps those tools. What you mean? What you mean? I single tapped one, what, 2 days ago? I got my pen, my pen hoe yesterday, not yesterday, the 2 days ago. I bought everything from Gathering. 800 mil an hour. Hell yeah. If you know where to go and if you can like sacrifice the tap, like enhancing materials and shit like that, like you can make a lot of money with Gathering. It's just sometimes the raw materials is not going to make you the most money. You have to know how to process it down. Does Butcher Mastery affect hunting? No. No, it doesn't, unfortunately. Only the tool speed will affect your hunting when it comes to butchering. Very true. Very true. But it's fine. I am not really worried about it, man. I'm not really worried about it. That's why I'm live on both. Just in case one is acting up or the user experience is not the best on the other one. But I hope you guys are all enjoying your week in Black Desert. I hope you guys are enjoying the Family Shared Lifeskilling also. If you guys are enjoying this, please sub, follow over there on Twitch, all that good stuff. What's up, Zix? How are you? Man, it's been a while. Welcome back. Congrats on my pen, man. I don't have enough guts to tap the life skills. Hey, you can cron them. You can cron them, and you can increase the fail stack on them. It's just the accessories and the clothes that you don't have the option to do that with. That's the one that's a little iffy. But if you have the crons, bro, tap it up. Just like tap it up and go. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. We are gathering our supreme hide or our soft supreme hides because I made up a lot of the leather glaze the other day. It's a lot easier to do now that I don't have to worry about that whole bottleneck. Hell yeah, thank you for the follow. You are fucking amazing. Need one more item, Ogre Ring, to make 309, and after that, everything goes into buying accessories. Fuck yeah. Congrats. I have to start throwing more money into trying to get my Tet, but I want to tap it. What's up, Creamy? How you doing? What is the newer, easier way to life skill? Oh, Kane, I'm glad you asked. We now have Family Shared Lifeskilling, meaning now all you have to do is just switch off your other tune. Depending on if you have the gear for it, like if you have, say, take my wizard, for example. I have the gear to almost match the mastery of my Shai, so now all I have to do is switch off onto an alt, and I could now do the same exact thing with a whole new pool of energy and not have to really worry about, oh, well, this tune only has 400 mastery or is guru, not even guru yet, so I shouldn't even bother with it. It makes the whole use for the silver embroidered clothes a lot easier, I guess, for some things like our cooking or alchemy. Where in Margoria, you have any place to fish in Margoria. It doesn't really matter. You can be, I'll show you the cutoff. I'll show you a couple areas to go that are really quick and easy. So you can even go out here. As soon as your mini-map goes gray, you're in Margoria, you can fish, and the money that you can make is phenomenal. If you go further out here, the distance value will go ahead and increase how much you can make when you're fishing. I personally, when I go fishing, I start out here in Land of the Morning Light and I go straight down to maybe right here where the minimap goes, and I'll fish because it has one of the furthest distances away. The other one that you can do is right here in the Jersey, right before the Nampo Sea. It'll have I want to say one rare fish that you can find out there, and you can take it out to Valencia to get the most back. Am I going to be trading over your Manus accessories to the other characters? No, I'm going to be trying to make their own gear. For all of my characters, I've been making up all of their gear. Doesn't changes the energy con drastically. I've been waiting to test out the whole draining all of my alts with their energy. But you have the compass to trade the fish. You don't need the compass to trade the fish. You can be anywhere in the ocean. You can do your fishing there and go all the way back to the Land of the Morning Light. Teleport out to Valencia. You don't have to sail all the way out to you don't have to sail anywhere other than to your fishing spot that you're trying to go to. Yeah, no, as for the whole alts gear, I've been building up all of their gear. All of my alts, with the exception of my main alt, has their Trilogia. There are a few exceptions that have their pen. What's up, San? Welcome back, man. There are the few exceptions that have their pen closed, but they don't have their Manos yet. I was thinking it was a trick to get to the ocean faster. No, you don't need it. All you have, you can use the well here, teleport, and what? That takes like 3 minutes. Take another 2 to 3 minutes out here, and you can fish anywhere. There's no hotspot fishing out here. It's normal fishing. There's no hotspots, and if you do find a hotspot, it's for some summertime event that is no longer active. You don't have to connect anything to sell the fish. You can fish anywhere and turn the fish into any town that you want. It's only the trade crates that you have to have the nodes connected to. But if you're looking for the most money, that's where you're gonna go. If you're looking for the quickest bite rate, you're gonna be out there in Margoria. I think Tooth Fairy Cabin is the best place to get any of your keys and your ancient relics. And if you're just trying to do the events, it's going to be Altanova. How do you do the Imperial Fish Trader? You fish up your blue grade or yellow grade, preferably yellow grade, and you just go to the Imperial Trader and hit sell. And that's pretty much all you do. Coming back after 4 years. So, figuring things out. Fuck yeah, Creamy. You picked the perfect time to jump back in with all of the life skills being unified. So, no longer do you have to worry about getting 5 alts set up for your cooking or having to level up another alchemist because it'll be a lot easier, but the time it takes to level it up and the money it costs for the ingredients, and you don't have to worry about that anymore. You can literally just go. What's up, Striker? Welcome back. I am doing great. How about you? Are you enjoying the new Lifeskilling update that came out? Biggest quality life update that Black Desert has come out with. I'm gonna fuck that up. Okay, I thought I was. I really thought I was. Preferably I would suggest using up all of your triple float rods before switching over to... Now, it depends. It depends what type of fish are you going for. If you're trying to go for the rainbow fish, this fish here, the mystical, there are 3 different areas that you can find the fish, and for that I suggest using your Calphion rod. If you're trying to go for pure money, I suggest going for your Medea rod for the extra chance of the rare fish. because you're going to be catching a lot of the green grade out there in Margoria, a lot of the green grade. If you guys have ever watched me sit there doing the harpooning or trying to catch any of the other red grade fish out there, you guys know how many greens you can catch. So going for anything other than the Balinus, I mean, if you really want, you can do your whole quickest AFK fishing out there, but just know you're going to get a lot of the greens. I don't do the AFK, quickest AFKing route. I like to set up for the plus rare or the plus big chance just for the rainbow fish and or trying to go for the overall money. Yeah, set up those permanent alts, and if anything, just worry about setting up their gear or trading off the gear. That's all you have to do now. Until the family shared Liana's tool bag comes out, the tools are going to be the biggest downside, or it's going to slow you down a lot. It's going to hinder you. You're an AFK speed fisherman? Fuck yeah. For that, I tend to throw the Marvelous Balic lunchbox on and the blue grade chair so I can still get the bonuses from AFK fishing without having to use the rod. Did you get your ginseng? Or what tap did you get? Oh, tell us all about it. I'm ready. I want to know. I'm really ready. Come on. Like, why are you not doing that? Tap number 7 got your pen Debonac. Fuck yeah, congrats, man. Congrats. Hell yeah. I'm a little salty about my family life fame taking a nosedive, but I'm still over the max. I don't have to really worry about it. It's just, a lot of time and effort was put into it, and, I know a lot of people have been complaining about it on the forum, too. Other than that, I don't have any gripes with it just yet. I'm still going around and trying to see, like, the ins and outs and what we can do with it. So far, I'm liking it. And as thinking as a new player, I can definitely see the allure for life skilling now. Now, if anyone can keep an eye on the market to double check to see if the materials are not going to lose their value and or people have not started to, I guess, flood the market. Oh, I'm guru in most of everything and about to hit master on my farming. I mean, nothing really changed. Nothing really changed at all. But I did all of my life skilling on this tune anyway, so it's not like I was gonna see any real change. I think the most that I got was 1 guru level, 3 guru here, maybe 2 on my cooking, maybe 2 or 4 on my cooking, 2 on my guru. Fishing, probably 1 on my fishing. If that, I don't even think my fishing got 1. My gathering got, I was about to hit guru 8, so, 3 there. Oh yeah, and then farming, I got 2. So I'm not really worried about it. The fishing bag, so for the fishing bag, all you're gonna do is pretty simple. Pretty fucking easy. Anyone can do it at any moment now. Head out to Land of the Morning Light. You're gonna jump into the swirling sea. Once you get in there, you're gonna talk to the guide that should be in your quest log. He'll have a 4 quests that you can do. Let me see. Suggested. It might be in recurring. Show the high, or let me see if I can find it here because I've already completed it. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I know you can find it in your quest log. Let me see if I can see where you at. I won't be able to really show you much about it, but there you go. It should direct you to Dorio in the Swirling Sea to do your little catch 4 green fish. Once you catch the 4 green fish, you get the tokens. The tokens will lead you to the NPC to turn in it. But you have to have Fishing Master 1 to be able to turn in the 4 seashells to get your tank. You can do the quest at any time, but actually turning it in for the fish tank, you have to be Master. You're so disappointed, still beginner bartering. Oh man, yeah, no, I was a little disappointed too. I really thought that my wizard had more bartering or something, but nah, nah, I have to go through that whole entire long process still. Oh, it's extremely easy. 4 green grade fish. All right, 4 green grade fish. That's all you're going to be catching in the Sea Palace anyway. The NPC will be sitting in front of a pond that you can fish in. And he also provides fishing rods too, so if you don't have one, you can buy a little white grade one and still be able to turn in the quest. And you don't have to use any energy either. I think my guide that I have on it is a little bit outdated. Do I plan on going to Guru 100? It's all about the journey. If I get it, I get it. If not, well, I guess I'll keep gathering. I'll keep cooking. I'll keep trading. I'll keep doing whatever. Like, I have no intentions on stopping anything once I hit G blah, blah, blah. I never had that intention before G100 was even instituted. So for me, it's all about the journey. It's all about just enjoying it and just casually life skilling while the game progresses and or dies. What does fishing out near Land of the Morning Light Silver look like per hour? If you're trying to look at it per hour, it's a lot more than what you make out there in the event area. I can't look at it per hour because I usually do long 8-hour fishing sessions, so I look at it as a 8-hour fishing session, you know what I mean? Like, out there in Velia, if I'm lucky enough, I can make at least 140 mil a night. If I'm out there in Margoria, I can make anywhere from 270 mil to 450 mil for that fishing session, but you have to be lucky, and that's not using the triple float rods. That's completely AFK throughout the night. Is horse training or fishing better per night? Well, that all depends on your mastery. It all depends on your gear. It all depends on how invested you are into whatever life skill. Not true. Not true. Let me check to see how much I made last night for my horse training on my alt. It was 140 mil that I made for the Imperials. Let me look in my stable because my stable should have my new horses there. Oh wait, I'd have to do that. Yeah, so I jumped up from the 460 or 450 mil that I had in my value to 939. So, no, depending on how invested you are with your horse training and shit like that, you can make more money. but that's also because I'm training my T8, T7, T8. You know, I got a couple T6s in there. So keep that in mind. You know, if you can train your horses quick enough, you can breed 4 horses every 3 hours. You know, if you're out there with your, say, plus 300% mount training experience, now that the horse training is not bugged, maybe we're gonna find out. I only like to do the wagon training on the T7 and the T6s because they're low. I really don't care. But if you can get a T8 Corsair, that's bank. That's money. I'm printing out a fucking bank card at that point. And hell, I can go ahead and breed that Corsair, reset the breeding chance, and then sell it. Like, haha, you guys did not know I just used the fuck out of that horse, but go ahead, buy it. How many do I have left? Okay, I have 1 male and 2 female resets left. So, I can go ahead and breed up my Corsairs and shit, and then reset them and sell them off and make more money. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. I don't know how much hide I'm gonna come out with. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie. Did not mean. We got 10 traces. Oh, did you guys notice the changes that came out with the trace nodes? The hide I'm going to make into the Supreme Hide. The Supreme Hide is going for a pretty penny right now. Is it worthwhile to buy the Forest Path, or should you keep training one at a time? I'd suggest going for your Forest Path wagon. If you enjoy training, if you enjoy trying to make money with the training with, you know, the Imperial horse delivery, or you enjoy doing the Imperial delivery events that come out, the Forest Path wagon is your best bet. Best in slot, go for it. Well, the traces have one, there's no longer a bottleneck when it comes to alchemy, meaning your trace and your fruits are no longer an issue. You can pretty much, after the unification, you can buy them off the central market like on the EU. And for those who did have their traces, if you guys did like me and went out and bought 20k of that, 30k of this, you guys should have a lot of your traces and your fruits ready and waiting, so you don't have to worry about it. There's no longer a bottleneck, meaning that the Supreme Hides are a lot easier to make. And let me check the pricing real fast. Yeah, they're still going for a nice, pretty little penny. Let's check out the max for that. Okay, so soft hide has gone down, but hard hide is up. So technically I fucked up and I shouldn't have been doing the soft hide. So let's correct and head out to do the lizards now. But that's fine. That just means I have the hide ready and waiting on hand, and I'm not too concerned by it. I'm not too concerned. All right, so we will head over here to the storage, get that turned in. Those hides are used for some of your Krogdalo gear. If you guys are trying to gear up your horse into the best in slot, you'll have to use some of the Supreme. Yeah, most notably, like, the Krogdalo is what you can use, but there's a whole list of things that you use the Supreme hides for. And the feathers, too. Let's not excuse that, or the fur. So that's why I'm not worried. I'm already over here. I'm in the area.
If you have a lot of stuff, leave it with me.
We'll only throw in the hide. Only the hide. What's up, Alec? How you doing? We out here just doing random gathering. We did an hour worth of the sheep. Now we're going out to do an hour worth of the lizard. New chat overlay. I'm cleaning things up. We're going to make it a little bit more professional looking. This will also help out for when I do my winding down section. I'm thinking about making a little name for it, you know, for after the stream, so we can play other games and it's not just me vanishing like, okay guys, here's how to sell your soul and goodbye. No, it's going to be a whole little section I'll figure out a name for, and I'll probably get a little thing made up for the UI at the top. You know, let you guys know, like, hey, this is afterwards, everyone. So you can use your hunting hides for those, you guys. Yes. Yes, you can, Tio. Or Teo. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Yeah, hides from hunting can be used for a lot of things, although keep in mind the hunting hides are going to be undervalued. Regardless, they're going to be undervalued. These ones will be the most with the feathers and the soft hide. Normally the soft hide. Back to the fishing topic. Do you have to use a fishing boat to go out? Only if you are using the harpoon. I suggest the cog, but you can go out on a carrot, you can go out on a fishing boat, you can go out on a sailboat, you can go out on a fucking rowboat. But I suggest going in a fast boat. That's all. A fast boat, and preferably if you are having to deal with, say, your sailors or whatever getting sick or not wanting to deal with that, blah, blah, blah. I'll tell you to go with the cog. I'll always use the cog for fishing. My caravel is mainly for my bartering, and my galleass is only for sea monster hunting. Only. A little bit biased, but my cog is the fastest. To kill the humpback whales, do you need a fishing boat? No, you can use the cog. The fishing boat is outdated. You do not need the fishing boat. Don't touch the fishing boat. The fishing boat is a relic of an old era. Okay? No one bothers with the fishing boat anymore. I know, despite popular beliefs, your cog has a 140% speed with no gear, nothing added on there, stock. You don't have to do anything else. Your fishing boat comes with 111 at plus 10 blue grade gear. It will give you, oh man, I think it'll give you plus 121 speed. There's no reason to use the fishing boat. Don't bother. Use a cog. The cog can be made in a factory, and also the loyalty shop too if you have the loyalty points. What's up, Osier? Yeah, and the raft is meta. Only the real fishermen go out to Margoria from Valencia using a raft. All right, if you're not doing that, you're not a real man. I'm kidding. Oh man. I'm gonna have several people trying to do fucking fishing expeditions on a raft. They said it was the meta. Only the real fishermen do this because you make the most money. Yeah, if you're fishing out there on a raft, you can make a guaranteed $4 an hour. Yeah, you can fish in a cog. You can fish in a cog, and I recommend fishing in the cog only because of the fact that, like, the cog is the fastest boat, and you don't have to worry about your sailors, the food, nothing. What factory can you use to craft? You can use 2 of them. You got one over here in Port Euphoria. Port Euphoria, if I'm not mistaken, should be this one here. Shipyard. If you look, you have the Fallen Veil Pirates Legacy or the normal Cala Certified. And if I'm not mistaken, if you head over to Ilia Island, I might be wrong on this. Let me double check. Shipyard. Okay, yeah, over here you can also use the shipyard to make your Euphoria cog. And like I said, if you guys don't have the factory, the contribution, the workers, or anything like that, if you go over here to the loyalty, you go scroll down, you should see it right here. Your cog for 1K loyalty. And another thing, if your cog, the durability is low, you can still use it. It may not have the breezy sail, but if you hold down the shift, you should be able to sail your boat a little bit faster. So you can use your Euphoria cog like indefinitely almost. If you don't mind not having that breezy sail skill. I've been trying to hunt humpbacks, but I don't know exactly what to do. Do you need a match lock? Sorry, I was reading that, damn it. Yeah, you need to have the match lock on, and you can do the little humpback whales. If you're trying to go for the blue whale, you have to have a whole entire group to be able to do that, and I think 3 groups. Nah, you don't need a map. You don't need a map. We can teleport, remember? We can use the well. Only a real man will sail from coast to coast without a fucking map. Okay, let me answer my fiance real fast. Why am I picking weeds? Oh my god. Alright, I'm sorry, my fiance was telling me a story. Come on, come one, come all. I murdered your brother, or your sister, or your mama, or your daddy. I don't know who, but I murdered them. Get angry. Exact vengeance. And be like lambs to the slaughter. But yeah, don't use a map. Why would you use a map? Like, come on. No one needs a map when they're fishing out their Margoria. Use the stars and the way the cloud formations are. If you can't do astrology in game, I don't know what type of player you really are. What type of life skiller are you if you can't tell the direction just from the way that the stars are aligning to the pixels of the moon? Come on, I got an Excel spreadsheet just to show you, like, which direction you should be going just by the pixel. Yeah, that's a real sailor right there. A real sailor doesn't have a carrot. Nah, a real sailor is doing the shit on a raft. A real sailor's potion or elixir regeneration is a shot of fucking Jaeger. Alright? There you go. If you really want to be life skilling that's how to do it. Get a raft, be able to tell the pixels and have your alcohol ready. Fuck a carrot. A carrot is like a Tesla compared to a old-fashioned Mustang. Yeah, let's go that one. Anyone else market not working at the moment? Let me find out. Let me check. Let me see. Purchase. What are we gonna buy? What do we want to buy, everyone? What type of purchase are we gonna do today? Oh, I know. Herbal. Nope, it's working for me. Yeah, no, it's working. Wait, what region are you in, Kane? I forgot to ask that. Like, these problems are, like, region specified. How much do I have? 2K. Ooh, I don't think that's gonna be enough. NA? Yeah, I don't know. It might just be you. It might be you and your connection, possibly. I'd like to craft your own Jaeger bombs. Yeah. You got a spare toilet in your room? I can show you how to life skill in real life and make your own Jaeger bomb, man. Like I can show you. I don't think it'll be sanitary. I don't think you should do it, but I can show you. I mean, I know a guy who knows a guy. I mean, okay, he doesn't know the guy, but he knows of the guy, but I'm pretty sure I can show you something. Yeah, probably the connection. I know when I'm having problems with my connection, it'll slow down here and I'll drop over here. Like I'll drop you guys, but it'll slow down over here. Or I'll drop the game, but I'll keep everything else going. If you have high ping, it'll kick you out the market for like 1 minute, and then I'll tell you, please try again in blah 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 seconds. Please try again. Please try again. Marketplace not available. Yep. That whole message. Oh man, we got more hide. We got more hide. What? It'll drop a few minutes and then it'll be back to normal. Yeah, I get the same thing too. Nah, I haven't made it to anywhere. I'm not trying to rush shit. I'm not trying to rush anything. I'm having a blast. I'm having a little hoot of a time. It's all about that journey, you know? I hit Guru. I did what I could. All right, I did the most that I possibly could without trying to rush. Now it's all about the journey. It's all about enjoying myself and trying to immerse myself into the game. The pay-to-win farms, must have missed them. What's your opinion on them? Oh, that's long since been a thing, Casey. My personal opinion on it, to be honest with you, I don't like farming. I don't like farming, and for me, I personally will welcome it. The game's pay to win. Every game is pay to win. You have to be more comfortable with, you know, how pay to win it is, and no one is telling you you have to swipe your card. Yes, can you get the 10 fucking farms without swiping your card? Yeah, you can get the 10 farms. Is it going to be an easy thing? No. Are you paying for the convenience to not have to worry about the 100 contribution or 110 contribution to go ahead and rent all 10 fence? Yeah. But, you know, the game's pay to win anyway. You know, so if I'm gonna get butthurt about that now at this current point in its fucking lifetime, like, come on. I got the tent. I got the clothes. I got the hedgehog. I got the shit. You know, if I really wanted to, I'd go ahead and do it. You know, so it's all about whether or not you are willing to buy it or not. Yes, you can buy 10 fences and the costume. The fences are 1,100 pearls over here on NA. I will show you them real fast. Give me 1 second. So the fences that you guys are referring to, you go to, I think it's, no, function. I gotta find it. Slot expansion, maybe. Oh my god, where are you? I'm just gonna look up fence. Okay, so it's 1,200 pearls over here on NA. It's $12, yeah. $12, and you can get a total of 8 fences. So 8 of these and 2 of the ones that you can get in the game. Wish they would allow us to buy pearl shop items on the market like alchemy outfit and blah blah blah. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but if you are creatively inclined and or you want to take a shot at it, you can do like artwork guides or just like videos or something for the BDO monthly that comes out every month, and they give you 2,000, I want to say the 2,000 pearls. So not only do you get the 2,000 pearls, but you get mentioned and you get the title. You get the adventurer of the month. If you get 3 of these in a row, or just 3 of these in total, you get the Radiant Adventurer title. That can be seen right here. Yeah, that's if you get into their $96. Yikes, yeah. But they give you the option to if you want to. It's not like they're holding a gun to your head and telling you like, hey, the only way to get 10 fences is to buy it. Like, no, but if you want some of your contribution points, you want to be able to do other things with your worker empire, then okay, well, I guess you'll go ahead and swipe the card. But if not, like, look at me. I haven't bought any of my fences. Do I care about it? Fuck no. Am I still going to do the farming in the normal fences? Yeah, I am. Yo, I thought the same thing. Don't ever think that. Okay, don't ever think that. I thought the exact same shit, and then I got mentioned my first time. And then they created a fucking addict out of me, man. A whole fucking monster. It was like, you know what? I needed to be that fucking main character at all times. Yeah, it's like 80 contribution buyback. But that 80 contribution is a huge, huge thing. So if you are into farming, but you still want to be able to do other things, like, yeah, if I have the ability to go ahead and do that, then yeah, I'm going to do that. Like, look at me in my worker empire, okay? Look at me in my worker empire. Do they give me the ability to go ahead and get more worker lodging? Yeah, they give me the ability. I can go ahead and use contribution for my worker lodging, or I can go ahead and use the pearls to get my worker lodging and get a little bit more back from it. It's all about your worth on it. That's why I hobo farm too. Don't feel bad. I have my 2 little farms. I'm not worried about it. I will casually do it. Hell, I don't even have my fences up right now. I don't even have my fences up right now. I'm not even worried about it. Why? Because I'm not... 1, I don't have the costume. And 2, I feel as though I need more fences to really, really get more back for my farming. And I'm not that committed. I'm really not that committed. Like with my sailing, I took a break on because I am not mentally like committed to it right now. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I only have 2 of the 10 slot, my blue grade ones that you get from the quest. That's all I'm using. Crazy thing is, you can buy more. Wait, no, all the items are buy 1 per character. Buy 1 character, 2 per character. I have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, it's always been that way. The whole having to buy different weight on the different characters and shit like that. Now, that would be crazy if they went ahead and made the weight shared. I don't know how I'd feel about that, considering my Shai has the most weight, and I use the Shai because of the weight. Like, that'd be horrible. They're all respawning all around me. I need to do... Sand, you can only do it twice. You have 10 old moon fans. Am I over farming? I don't know. I don't do farming, right? I told you I don't like it. I can't be bothered. I personally don't like the time frame that it takes to do the farming. Like, maybe if they cut down the timing, something, I can't fucking seem to ever remember and or be bothered to run back out there whenever my farm needs to be tended to. And I know, set up an alt out there, it makes it a lot easier. I have my alt set up out there. I have my workers out there. Like, yeah, great. I'm glad that works out for you guys. But me personally, I do not fucking remember, nor do I care about it to remember enough for it. So, like, you know, I don't know if like 10 is over farming or just the right amount of farming, or if you need more farms because it's not enough farming. Like me personally, I have two. I called it a day. I'm not getting more. I don't really care for it. I like my contribution elsewhere, and I can't be bothered to really spend the money on the defenses either. I'm not really worried about it like that. One farm fills up really quick. Yeah, no, one farm can be two magical or one mysterious. If you like having the scarecrow, that's less slot. Oh, the water, even less. If you have 10 old moon, you should get 2 free fences at least to save 20 contribution. You love farming with magic seeds, take up 40 seconds. Yeah, well, like I said, you know, I don't really do farming and all. Like, I don't know what's good, what's not, all of that good shit. There's a quest for 1 slot fence that can be done once per character, so you can do I'm pretty sure they removed the availability to do it 10 times. But I do know what you're talking about. I used to have more than one, and then I remember it got dropped down to the 1, and then I think I still have that. Let me check. Yeah, I still have that one that they give out, the shabby fence. It used to be for the life little skill or quest line there, but if I'm not mistaken, didn't they remove the quest line too for this family shared shit, or no, it's only the guru ones? You still have all your 1 slot fences? Fucking lucky you. Lucky you. Yeah, no, I got rid of mine. I got rid of the not the one. I had a 4 slot fence or something like that. I got rid of because I was using the contribution. I'm like, I don't want to use the contribution. I want more of it back. Right? Nah, you have to have your ultimate Grunnel. If you still have your ultimate Grunnel, you know you're an OG player. Come on, everyone. Hurry up, hurry up. Yeah, seriously, if you have a player running around in full fucking ultimate Grunnel, yeah, ultimate Grunnel, like, the shit's so unheard of, like, if you still have that, you know you're an old-ass player. Like, you know you're old as fuck. The last time I used Ultimate Gruntle was when the Shai first came out. Yep. Told you. How you know you're a real OG. Like, if you have a lot of the anniversary things that they gave out. Let's see, which ones do I have? Cupid, no, that's a 333 day. Forgot about that. Third anniversary. Is it on my wizard, maybe? Oh yeah, because I gave out the other box, so my Shai was able to get the second anniversary ones too. Yeah, you know, you've been there a while when you have like the anniversary shit. You thinking about making some Gruntle for your ults, and now that the life skills have been combined? Why would you even bother with that, man? Why would you even bother with making Gruntle for your ults? What's the logic there? What's the point? I'm curious. I want to know. I'm interested on your thought pattern for that. What's the bonus there? Oh yeah, no, I mean, there's no denying that. I mean, fuck, I can just throw on my early bird title and call it a fucking day. I don't even have to sit there and show like the old ass items and shit that we used to be able to get. Nah, just throw on a title and walk around. Boom. Practically, no. Pentubula is free. Pentubula is motherfucking free. Other than the repair cost. And when I mean repair cost, I mean like after you've repaired the max durability. Like everything can be gathered from mob grinding, the stupid season pass, and shit like that. I have so much fucking Tuvla, I don't even know what to do with myself. I think most of my alts were Tuvla Timmies. Until I gave the Tuvla gear off, or I sold it or got rid of it just because, like, I don't really care about mob grinding like that. And if I really, really wanted it, I can go out and get it all over again. I mean, shit, if you've done the season enough and or long enough, you have enough materials to go ahead and tap up your Tuvla gear day one of the fucking new season or the new character. That's no problem. At least for me, my attempt is, or yeah, my attempt normally day one is to try to full pen my Tuvla gear. Want to do some grinding on them, get the pen, green weapons and stuff. Then you check the market and buy a bunch of boss gear for them because boss gear is so much cheaper now. I mean, you could do that or just tag the gear, like tag the character and copy the gear. You have a node network update guide for after the fruit and trace. No, why would you need to change your nodes around? Okay, so I'm not sure if you guys realize this or not, but the only thing that changed with the fruits and the traces is the name. The name and the fact that they're not blue, green, red, yellow. It's not like a bag of fucking Skittles anymore. Every node it's the same item that they're still giving, only it's green and it's called Trace of Forest. That's it. Or Trace of Nature or whatever the fuck. But it's no longer like a goddamn bag of Skittles. It's all just one. You don't need to update your worker empire. You don't need to do anything different. It's all the same thing. They're all given the same amount. There is nothing that has changed. If there was three traces that you can get from one node, it's giving you 3 traces on that one node. Okay? Right, but like I was getting trace of origin and it costs 15 contribution to get the node. Yeah, that's I mean, if it's not efficient for you, then it's not efficient for you, but you know, it's all about what you need. Like for me, I mean, because I do trading or I was doing active trading out in Duvenkroon, I have to have Duvenkroon connected, so I automatically yeah, that mithril though. That mithril. I don't care. I made 425 mil on mithril, pure mithril crystals earlier, so that justifies the mean. But yeah, no, there nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. It's all about what works out best for you. I mean, me personally, I can sit there and tell you like you're wrong. My empire says that contribution cost for all of that is justified because of the money that I can make on the mithril. Not to mention that I have to use it for my node connection, and the workers that are out there are able to get a lot of the mithril, blah blah blah. Like I can tell you to do all that. I can tell you that like I have all of my workers out there in Duvenkroon using the pearl lodging, so I don't have to go out and have more contribution. So that 15 contribution points that I needed for that node is automatically given back to me for the need for the worker lodging, the worker, blah blah blah. You know, I can easily tell you to do all that, but if your worker empire is not set up that way, then it doesn't matter to you. You know, it's not going to help you out. If it's not efficient for you, then it's probably not efficient for you. But for me, you know, it's a whole different story. So just try to figure out what works out best for you. Let me help my dog up on the bed. Yeah, for me, I personally I like to go for the trace node just for the mithril. The trace is great, it's cool, but now that I don't have to worry about the origin, it's all about that mithril. Well, yeah, it's like that for everything. It's like that for everything, okay? Like for let's take my let's take Keplin, for example, okay? Keplin is a pretty good example because Keplin is out of the way and, you know, no one really cares for Keplin. But I want to say four workshops going over there with a shit ton of my workers, but I bought most of their worker lodging so I can get the contribution back for all of that. But I can sit there and tell you like, oh, well, I'm doing like steel, brass, and bronze out of Keplin, and I make this amount of money out of there, so you should make your things out there instead of doing it here and blah blah blah. But if you don't have that worker lodging, the pearls into it and all of that shit, then you're not gonna be able to do it. How about that Thuja timber? I have I think I have Snowfield and I have Thornwood going. I don't have Thuja. I need keys. Need at least 2 of them. Yeah, I didn't go the route for the Thuja. I thought about it. I really considered it and all. But then I realized that, you know what? Nah. I'm gonna go ahead and keep my Snowfield here and go for the Thornwood here. Yes, plywood hardener is easier to make now, which is why I made the leather glaze so I can do the supreme hides today and capitalize on it. What I'm going to do is switch over to my alt to get everything processed down to show you like why I'm enjoying this whole family shared life skilling, and then we can sell off the supreme hide to see how much money we've made for the whole day. Not to mention, I will probably be listing up all of my rares. I'm not sure yet. I'm leaning more towards it. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. I could do some good tapping with it. I mean, look at that. 135 of the Black Gem Fragments with 54 of the Sharps. And then I got 178 of the Fairy's Breath with 22 of the Caphras. So I'm not doing that bad. Okay, well, while my my energy is recovering for a little bit, I'm gonna go use a bathroom, let the dog use the bathroom, get all that good shit, and we will continue going out and gathering for another, I think we'll probably last for another 30 minutes, and then we'll switch off to an alt to do our processing down and get all of that shit set up for all of that, and I'll show you like really cool ways of what I've been doing and all that good shit. But I'll be right back, everyone. Give me one moment. Sorry about that, everyone. I am back. All right, let's continue where we left off. smack a lizard, get them all aggroed, and kill the whole lot of them. We have 5 minutes left on our energy potion, 206 energy left. I think we can do it. I think we got it. This minigame, I'm hoping for a good payday. One day. I would like to get a ginseng when I'm out here skinning. That'd be nice. Skin a lizard, come back with 6 bill, easy, no pressure. That's all I can hope for, right? Luckily, I shouldn't need any more of the leather glaze. I think I shouldn't need any more of the leather glaze. Not sure. We're gonna find out, though. But that's fine. If we do, I can easily jump off to another tune and easily do that with no problem. It's not like I'm trying to do the Imperial turn-in. Speaking of which, I do have to try to tap up my alchemist clothes too. That's gonna be fun. Right now she has a tet, but I'm gonna try to go for a try. She has a try. I'm gonna try to go for a tet. There we go. That's more like it. Oh, come on. I thought I would have hit one. Go ahead. It's not like you guys are really damaging me. It's not like that really did anything to me, but I'll pretend like it did. Oh, ow, that hurt. I'm almost dead. Here we go. Come on, ginseng. Come on, give it to me. I don't want the crab. We don't do crabs here on this channel. Not today. I feel like that minigame adjusts to my mouse, because that minigame was a lot lower than what it is now in the last minigame. That makes any fucking sense whatsoever. Yeah. Yeah, it was a total of 320. If you get the minigame and you have the higher gathering item or the gathering drop rate, you're gonna get a lot more. If you have the hedgehog, you'll get a lot more. Or gathering item quantity or whatever the fuck the hedgehog gives, or the llama. Okay, stop attacking me. You're annoying. Oops, wrong one. We'll try for the ginseng anyway. That was totally my bad. Nothing. But I'll take the fruit. I'll take it anyway. Got a minute left on that energy. I really need it. Are you guys dead? Oh no, you guys aren't. No, shared life skills. That's what I have. I'm not going to lie to you. I have my boy over there in Pilgrim's Haven just for the desert running. Like, his travel time over the desert sand is a lot better than any alt I can throw out there. So I was like, you know what? He'll be the one that's doing the trading and the desert mining. Might as well. If I didn't have my Nuvier alt out there already, I would have him in his Nari column gear, and he'll be set out there for the boss grind. But I already have one out there, so I don't have to really worry about that. But the mining, though, that's something that I really want to keep an alt out there for. That's what I was doing earlier when I said I was mining. Yeah, because my hash, he has his... Where is he? Yeah, he has his Penlogia. I have to get him his artifacts, but he's pretty much set for gathering and trading. I thought about this well in advance. When they first mentioned the whole family shared life skilling, I put thought and time into it, and I thought, okay, well, Valencia is the furthest distance away. I want to set up the trade crates and everything from Land of the Morning Light to Valencia. Now, if I set up my alt to go ahead and be a trader out here, he's going to need his trading costume, the silver embroidered, he's going to need a camel, all of that good shit. So I made sure to go ahead and have him ready and waiting. And now that I, after I got him leveled up to Master 4 trading, I transferred over all of the trading onto my Shai and set him up for gathering. I figured we might as well get him out there for when the update actually finally does drop. But he already has his camel, he's already set, he's already waiting and ready, and I'm pretty sure he has a... I think it's a plus 11 Logia crop. I think. I'm not sure, because I know my tamer has the Tet. And that's all that's gonna come. You guys are lame. You guys are lame. That powder of ascension, though. That'll be good for the feathers. Got our T10 taps being built. Kind of, maybe, sort of. I'm in the process of getting the tin. Yeah, I think it's 10. Oops, I did not mean to gather that. Need to check, make sure. Yeah, I got the powder, I got more wings ready, I got feathers, and if I'm not mistaken, where am I looking? Where am I looking? Where am I looking? Oh, Keplin. Yeah, I'm still working on getting more of the tin. Once I get enough of the tin, I'm gonna try for another attempt at getting another, getting my first T10. I'm going for the Yardy. Do 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 do. Energy 159. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. We're running out of energy now. I can safely say that. It is, Strike. It really is. I like to come out here every so often, so I'm not just relying solely on gathering the same fucking lizards over and over and over again. It's some pretty good money. Now that we don't have the alchemy bottlenecks, it's a lot easier, and it's... I might do it a little bit more just because it's worth it. Might. I'm not sure. It all depends on the market. You know how I'm sitting here just wondering if the value of the materials are gonna go straight fucking downhill because, you know, more availability. I'm hoping not, but I'm a little pessimistic. I'll admit it. Nope, who are you? Yeah, I'm telling you, everyone is coming out. There's someone out here that just ran into the area that's about to do their lizard gathering too. That's what I was saying the other day before the update. Like, expect a lot of people to come out and want to do more gathering just because now they have more options to do it. It's more viable to do gathering on your alts and not have to worry about the lack of level or blah blah blah. Like, don't worry. Don't worry, I'm not a dick when it comes to life skilling. I'm just a casual gatherer. Like, you don't have to try to fight me over the spot, all right? I'm just one of your little lowbie Shai that doesn't have the gear for PvP. I just took out my earth shaking, my Kudum heart from my Kudum. I had to think about that. I'm like, huh. But yeah, I had a Kudum heart in my Kudum. I just took out and sold the Kudum yesterday. I was like, or the heart. You know what? Fuck it. I already have the Garmy, so I pretty much don't need it. I can take this transferred over to a different character if I wanted to. You know, maybe someone that'll actually use it instead of it just chilling in a storage. $94 weight. Haha. We got 14,000 of the lizard hide. Oh, looks like some of my elixir wind has sold, which is down bad, by the way. My value before tax should be a grand whopping total of 81 mil for a couple thousand. That's a shame. That's a real shame. 220 hide. Come one, come all of you will die. All of you. Minigame. And you're loud. Man. Oh no, we got one. I slimmed it down, forgotten, and welcome. What am I going to do with the hides, Rec? I am going to turn them into the Supreme hides just to list them off and sell. But yeah, I decided I was going to go with something different, you know, get it a little bit more professional, get my camera bigger, less of me on the screen, but more of me on the camera. If that makes any sense, like less of my artwork taking care of everything here, just me, the chat, and all of the game. Just a cleaner UI. So if I do record anything, it's a lot easier to go ahead and do a recording and have it look a little bit better than just all of my shit in the way, the mini map always being blocked and all of that good shit. You know, Life, I don't like the fact that you're trying to bully me into doing a protest, for one, okay? Secondly, okay, if anyone even cared about this whole Shai rework and blah blah blah, they mentioned the whole entire package, not just what fits their agenda, you know. But instead of bullying me and trying to get me to go to some protest and fitting your agenda, why don't you not try to do any more harm to this whole protest? But you know what, hold on, let me, no, you are bullying me. You are bullying me, telling me if I cared. Let me pull it up. If I really cared about making Shai a good life skiller, I'd be there at the protest. Now, like I said, instead of bullying me to join a protest that has nothing to do with what I like or anything, why don't anyone, you know, really address the whole entire package instead of just their own agenda, just whatever they feel as though, you know, really gripes them. Instead, why don't we focus on the whole entire thing? But no, we have not. In all 9 pages on the forum, if you want to go there right now, on the forum right now, not one thing has been mentioned about life skilling. Not one thing. But if you want to confront me, sure. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Because if we really want to talk about it, this whole Shai protest is meaningless because you have to change the whole entire PvP program. You'd have to change everything that's wrong with every single system before you can address one class, because it's not just the Shai that is being affected by the overall system. You know, so yeah, you want to confront me. You want me to... No, I'm not going to. This whole entire protest, this whole change is null and void. It's moot. No one really cares about it. The Pearl Abyss doesn't really care about it because, again, everyone is all focused on... Yeah, I will enjoy my silence. I will. I'm always silent. I'm a smaller creator. Why do I care? I'm a smaller fucking creator. I'm not Blue. I'm not Choice. I'm not Persanity. I'm not any of them. So what I say, what I do, what I care about does not matter in the grand scheme of things. What I cared about, like, it's completely, like, null and void, okay? No one cares about what I say anyway. No one cared about any of it anyway, because if anyone cared, it would have been brought up in the protest already. It would have been brought up. But no, it's all about, I want to mob grind better. I don't want to throw out CCs or fucking buffs when I'm in a group content. I want to be able to PvP. I don't want to be this. I don't want to be that. But not one time has anything else been mentioned. Not any of the exclusion, not anything about the costumes, not anything about anything related to just the Shai. No, everyone's over there talking about, well, this system's all fucked up, but it has to be changed for the Shai. How about the overall thing? But yeah, I will enjoy my silence. I will enjoy that, because you're over here bullying me. You're over here trying to spread the awareness by bullying me. Is that how we're really going to go ahead and get some change? You're going to confront people to join your protest, or they don't really care about the class. They're a fucking noob. They're a piece of shit. They're lower than this whole protest. You really don't care about this, or you really don't. Is that really how you're going to get any type of change? I mean, this may be a bad take, you know. I may be reading too much into it. I might have to touch grass and everything, but for the simple fact that everyone is just pulling out, okay, this is a problem. You're looking at the flat tire on a fucking wrecked car and talking about, okay, this is the problem and we have to address this only, where the whole entire thing is broken. But you're right. I will enjoy my silence. I will enjoy that. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for it. I know. That's cool. That's great. But again, you know, this whole protest has not mentioned anything about the whole issue at a large. Like, people have mentioned it, blah blah blah, but or people have mentioned, oh well, it's the whole entire PvP and the kunai and blah blah blah. Like, yeah, it's the whole system. But you're right. You're right. We're not gonna mention, you know, costumes or the fact that the Shai has to get their fucking Caphras. What is it, like 10k Caphras to be able to go ahead and tag their Black Star or their soul, their Tina soul or whatever the fuck. Like, nah, you're right. I'll enjoy my silence. Let me know what you guys feel about it. Let me know how you guys feel about this whole Shai protesting for only mob grinding and PvE related changes. Nothing else, no exclusion, not the fact that you know, when it comes to a lot of the in-game features, we're excluded because we are the Shai. You know, none of that. Let me know how you guys feel. Let me know if I'm like reading too much into it or like, you know, I should be there at the protest and shit like that. Like, if it really fucking matters. I'm curious. I'm all ears. There. Go ahead and get that edited down so I can post that up. There. You guys want eyes on this protest? Fine, cool, great. I'll give eyes on this protest. I'll do another video on it. What's up, Cap? How you doing? I need a repair. Telling me I don't care about something just because I'm not all for the mob grinding and the PvPing and shit like that. If I cared about life skilling, I'd be there at the protest. No, but if you guys cared about the protest more, maybe you guys would organize it better. What is this all about? Okay, so for a quick little recap for everyone that's confused on why I'm ranting and all of this stuff about the protest, if you guys want to go over to the community tab, go into the feedback for English, at least all I know for English right here, the Shai protest being done over at Medea 4 or Medea 1 for a week straight. They're protesting about how the Shai needs to be made into more of a mob grinder. It has to be made more PvP related. But nothing about any exclusion, nothing about any of the other issues that are plaguing the class, just the class alone. You know, nothing about how the unique class was unique but no longer unique. Like, please do not come at me and be all butthurt because I'm not there supporting the fight for being made into a mob grinder. Please do not get mad at me because I'm not supporting the fight for making it more PvPable. You know, but if you guys want to support the fight and all, you can go ahead and head over to the forums and check it out yourself. But yeah, everyone wants to make it into a mob grinder, wants to be more PvP related, and no one's addressing any of the real issues that are there, and everyone is just ignoring the fact that it's the overall combat system and everything that Pearl Abyss has done for PvPing and the nerfs and everything that has already been put into place since we got nerfed back in, I think it was like 2019 we got our first nerf. Like, don't come at me. Don't get mad at me. Don't be all like angry and things like that. That's not how you get any type of movement spread around. That's not doing anything but hurting your cause. It's not making me want to go and fight the good fight. If anything, it's making me want to sit there and side with Pearl Abyss. You know, if anything, it's making me realize like how much of a bad community we really are if we're gonna be that angry and that confrontational. You know, great, you guys did not get as many eyes on as you wanted. That's fine, that's great. You don't have to come and try to confront other content creators to try to pass your like agenda. Like, it's not going to work. Like, you know, maybe I don't know. Maybe if my agenda was more, you know, considered and blah blah blah. Like, no, there's not enough eyes on it for one. There's not enough of a fucking movement on it for two, and three. They're over there trying to get changes on a class when it's the overall system that has to be changed, and not one person wants to fucking address that. And even when they do address it, nothing fucking happens. So for you guys to be confrontational with me and come at me over not supporting your protest on a fucking video game, it's just a game, bro. Touch grass. Like I said, I may have a fucking bad take with this and all, but it's the overall system that has to change. My unique little snowflake is no longer unique because everyone and their goddamn mom is getting all the features that my Shai has. You know, the life skilling features that my Shai has is now being made null and void, so it doesn't really matter to me. Exactly, so I don't care. So I don't care. Again, it should be this, it should be that. I want it to be this, I want it to be that. This is my logic, this is my theory, this is that. This is all it is, and I really don't care. I'd have fun with the protest, enjoy it. At the end of the day, like, it's the whole entire system that's fucked up. You know, the little buffs and everything that I enjoyed for the Shai is being given to everyone else. The whole reason why I like to play the Shai is now being null and void. Why do I care? This whole protest is taking everything away that I enjoyed about this class, so that a little minority can enjoy their little aspects. So at this point, oh well, if we don't buff the Shai or do anything with the Shai, we're gonna lose a whole entire player base like we did the Kono. And if you throw away a whole nother little aspect of the Shai, you're throwing away that whole part of that community that enjoyed that too. So you guys are fucking me over to have fun with it, but yet if I say anything that'll fuck you guys over, I'm the bad one. I'm the horrible monster. You guys are confronting me because I'm not supporting my enjoyment from the game being taken and changed because it doesn't fit your narrative. So no, like, I'm not gonna be bullied. I'm not gonna be confronted. I'm not gonna care. And I'm not going to sit there and stand there with a fucking sign for all the AFK horsemen to run by, thinking that Pearl Abyss is going to stop and be like, you know what? And that Shai right there, they make a point. That sign right there, that really makes a point. You know, my feedback has gone silent. Everything that I have suggested has never been read, has never been like followed, has never been considered. It is null and void. I do not make them enough money, nor do I have a big enough voice to even fucking be considered. I enjoy life skilling. I enjoy everything that my Shai brings to the table when it comes to life skilling. So make of that as you will. I don't care. You guys can get mad. Let me know down below all of that good shit. But me personally, I'm not going to go support something that removes my job. That's like training your replacement. Why would you train your replacement knowing the fact that you are only going to get fired for that guy or that girl or whoever the fuck you're training? Like, why would I go ahead and make a fucking AI program that's only going to be made to take my job away? Like, same shit. Like, why would I fight a fight to take what I like away? And then for everyone to be confrontational about it with me, like, your fight's not with me. Your fight's with Pearl Abyss. I don't work for Pearl Abyss. I'm just a filthy fucking casual that likes to hug rocks and bake some bread. You know, I'm just that random dude on the internet. I'm a small fucking content creator, you know? And most people don't even fucking know my name. Like, you can't be mad at me. Like, so what? The class you like to play isn't smacking a fucking monster hard enough. boo-hoo, like, what do you want me to fucking do about it? You know, maybe if it was about, like, I don't know, buffing the whole class in general and removing the exclusions from the costumes and being allowed to do this or having this tied into that, maybe, but mob grinding and PvP only. That's great. That's fine. Like, that's my personal opinion about the whole thing. Like, enjoy your protest. Have fun with it. But until the whole thing gets addressed or you know, acknowledged or anything like that, you guys are preaching to the fucking choir at this point. It may be a little hard and a little mean or whatever, mean-spirited, pessimistic or whatever the fuck it is, but yeah, to fix this overall problem, they'd have to do a lot more than take away some CCs and buffs. Oh, looks like we're to start losing everyone. Everyone's gonna go watch Blue cook. You guys enjoy it. Ba, 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 ba. And case in point, the fact that I'm not a big streamer and nothing I say and or do really fucking matters. If you can make a fucking meal and the game itself will announce it to everyone to go watch, come on. But not one thing was mentioned about this protest. That's some shit right there, isn't it? That's some shit. Like, when a protest has not gotten one mention from any type of moderator or anything like that, and a streamer making food in a competition will get more traction than a little protest addressing issues in the game. Keep that in mind, everyone. If you guys want to know where the real focus of Pearl Abyss is and why nothing is being done and why I'm not even bothering with it, there you go. There you go. Pearl Abyss would rather watch Blue make a meal than care about you. I mean, I would say you heard it from me, but that announcement just rang through everyone's game in North America, so... Yeah, no. Democracy does not exist in this game. Maybe if the game was designed around democracy, maybe it would play out more like Helldivers, but like in this game, no. No, this is not. It's just another day in the game. It's like a normal little player meetup. Does Pearl Abyss care about normal player meetups? No, no the fuck they don't. They don't care about any of that shit. Why? Because it doesn't affect the bottom line. You really think any of this protest is really gonna affect their sales and shit like that? Nah. But you know what? Blue making his Medea meal? Yeah, that'll go ahead and get more sales made. That'll go ahead and get people wanting to cook in game and get people wanting to buy the game and clicking in and add revenue and blah blah blah. Like, yeah, that's your protest. That's where all the eyes are on. They are on a cooking competition. It's not about democracy. It's just the streamers doesn't have Korean subtitles in their videos. PA only hear Korean players. No, they only hear what hurts their bottom dollar, their like overall revenue. You really fucking think that they care about like 10 disgruntled players in a fucking game? Do you really think they care about like blah blah blah? Yeah, because Lore Keeper likes to enjoy the game. Lore Keeper is there for the lore of the game. She enjoys just going out and looking at the environments, just soaking in the game for what it is. It's a interesting, immersive game. You know, it's a great environment to get lost in, but that's all it should be. You know, protesting and trying to throw in your ideals and things into the game doesn't exactly translate well. It's a fucking video game. It's supposed to be fun. You know, but yeah, I like Lore Keeper. I do watch her content. And I think I am subscribed to her. If you don't know Lore Keeper, like, go look her up on YouTube. I'm pretty sure Perlibus did steal one of her video thumbnails and designed their Ulukita video like hers, and then took her out of the partner program. I'm not sure if she got reintroduced back into it, but I do remember that. All right, we're going to switch over to my alt and start processing that down to make some money. Yeah, when you start throwing in your ideals and everything into a game, that's when you start to lose focus on just enjoying it. And this whole protest, let's be real, when their focus is more on a cooking competition than this whole, like, God, this whole protest, nah, shows you the importance of it. Like, is it for a great cause? Yeah, sure. It's for a great cause and all. Just not my cause. Not an all, just a different life skiller master. Yeah, pretty much. I'm pretty much hacking. What's up? Welcome back. At this point, yeah, this was my main life skiller. We're gonna take the 18,000 and throw it into my mount, throw it over here into Trent, and we shall get started. Like I said, if you guys have your alt set up for their gear and all, you don't have to really worry about their mastery. Now that the whole family shared life skilling is out, all you have to do is just switch over and you're good to go. Like me, I am good to go. I don't have to do anything extra. I can just start processing down and I don't have to check my gear. Yeah, you guys wanted that exposure though. You guys wanted me to cover the protest there. I'm covering it. I did say I would. I did say I would, and there. That's my covering. That's why you should never be confrontational. That's why you should ask questions or you know, be nicer. Be nicer to people, and it goes a lot farther. But that Reddit mentality really does not go over too well when it comes to political agendas and trying to get a point across, especially when, one, your political agenda is based around people on the internet trying to appeal to suit and tie executives that really don't fucking care about your www.coms. See what I did there? The www. Oh, okay, I'm done. I'm good. Damn, I didn't think I wasn't gonna be able to make a video today. I was gonna be like, damn, you know, we'll make a video or something for tomorrow. We'll get a gathering update guide or something like that made. But hell, making a video about the protest should do well. And I already know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for it. gonna get a hell of a lot of hate for it. But if I'm supposedly fighting for life skilling and this is going to hinder my life skilling, I'm not supporting it. Yeah, the internet is hate. The internet is real fucking hate. And does that translate well to old rich guys in suit and ties? No, that's not a way to do anything. If anything, that's really gonna show the old rich guys that your movement isn't really good for anything. Like, if you're gonna confront people, you are really, really not in the right frame of mind, or your movement is not in the right place. It is not beneficial. Just saying. There's a reason why peaceful protests and shit like that get more of a spotlight than, you know, Billy walking down the road screaming, oh, I'm gonna go up to this person and ask a lot of questions and demand this and demand that. Yeah, okay. Video about protests, letting me know about protests. I'm a life skiller. I don't get out much. I don't get out much either, don't feel bad. Yeah, no, it's basically a video about a protest. Protesting. Hold on, it's a life skilling video about a protesting removing life skilling from a class for mob grinding. Or I guess a protest video on a protest about, or a life skilling protest video protesting the protest removing life skilling. There we go. I had to think about that one. Fine hard hides. 31, and we have 1,261. Yeah, pretty much waste of time. Pretty much a waste of time. I mean, like I said, this can be a life skilling protest video about the protest. You know, all they're doing is removing life skilling, or the buffs for life skilling and all that. So at this point, I'm not supporting anything. All my fun and joy is being removed for someone else's entertainment, and then people are being confrontational about it. It's a complete waste of my time. It's a complete waste of most people's like time and effort. I mean, I get it. I feel for you guys. I'm there for you. Maybe if the whole enchilada was considered, I'd go ahead and lend my support. But right now, I quote, I don't care much about life skilling, and I'm not showing any of my support, and I'm a shitty bad person. Yeah. Oh, time to go, time to go, time to go, time to go. Let's not get burned up. Oh, I still got burned. I still get burned. Not today. Missed me. You know, now that I think about this whole Shai protest, you know, I think a better way of doing this would have been, you know, instead of standing there in a sign for the AFK horsemen to be running around, I think a better way would be to, I don't know, everyone that had a Shai character start issuing, you know, a refund, or like customer support trying to issue a refund for all of their Shai costumes, their donkey costumes and things like that. They may not get the refund back, but at least it would have got Pearl Abyss's attention. You know, if a lot of their tickets and support staff was getting all these reports about their Shai this, Shai that, I want a refund, Shai this, Shai that, refund, money. That's money. I don't want to get back money. And then I see the common denominator is the Shai, so clearly the Shai is a problem. I think that would have been the better way to go about it, you know, trying to get a hold or get Pearl Abyss's main attention, but standing in an AFK corner where the most you get is AFK trainers in a loop all day, I don't think that's really getting a lot of eyes on anything, especially in Medea. If you wanted to really get eyes on Calpheon 2, Balanos 2, Valencia 1, 2, or 3, you know, there's a couple channels out there that has more of an eyes on, more traffic, you know, more the bigger content creators that would stop and actually take notice into this whole movement thing. But personally, just between me and you guys, I feel like that would have been a better way. Definitely would have been a better way. I would have stopped everything that I was doing if I got 35 reports of I don't know, my Shai's asking for a donkey costume refund, or if I got 200 refund attempts on, you know, this outfit for the Shai and that one for the Shai, or this Shai or that Shai, or Shai, like I would really stop. I'd really stop and like, okay, wait, why is all these Shais trying to refund even though they don't have the ability to refund? Like, what's really going on here? Let me look into it. But standing on a corner holding a sign during a cooking competition, great planning. Okay, I gotta stop busting jokes. I'm being a little petty now. I'm being extremely petty. It's unbecoming of me. I have to be more of a gentleman. Fuck that shit. I wonder, how's the cooking competition going? I'm too busy playing the game. Yeah, I'm too busy playing the game to go stop and hold a fucking sign. I got billions to make. I don't got like a week to spend on a fucking corner like a cheap fucking prostitute. Like, look at me. There is nothing worse than being on the internet, standing on a corner with a bunch of children. Just saying. Like, I know this protest has like a good meaning behind it and all, but as a grown-ass man, I really don't feel comfortable standing on an internet corner next to like 5 to 10 little girls. Like, there's just, there's something Minecrafty about that I just don't wanna be tied to, you know? I may be wrong about it, but I know how the internet goes. I know how it all works out, and for me personally, I don't think I want to be attributed to that one. Oh man, I can imagine. I can imagine showing up on Drama Alert. Is that still a fucking thing? Drama Alert? Fucking Keem. Good old days. Bum, 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 bum. Am I wearing the right thing, Karki? Yeah, I am. Okay, cool. I had to make sure. All right, we're at 2 hours and 20. And then after our stream, we will be doing some more Fallout. So don't be alarmed if the stream goes offline. I will be back. We will be doing some Fallout. We got day 2. We got we got to get Victor a nice little camp, get him figuring out what he's gonna do with his life, figure out where he's going. He's going to a bar first. He's gonna go get some alcohol. He heard that there is a bar looking for information, and he's gonna go get loaded up on some whiskey, some vodka, and maybe like any other drugs that we can find out there. I don't know. Victor might be a saucy character. He might be a Rolling Stone. I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna play it out yet, but you know, we're gonna have fun with it. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna cry. We're gonna share some moments together. It's gonna be amazing. But we're gonna do that afterwards. And like I said, I'm gonna make a whole little section for after the stream. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call it yet, but I'm gonna get something named. It'll be like hanging over top or something. It'll be just a random little section where we can play our games. It'll probably be like, you know, Fallout, Eve Online, just like little random games so I can cycle through and we can all have fun. But look at that. Look at that. Let's go check out how the competition is going. Oh man. Oh man, we got blue. Should I put the cooking competition on screen while we're sitting here processing? Okay. I'm bored of that now. I got bored of that. Okay. Cooking is something that takes a little bit longer, and we tend to forget that a lot of our cooking shows, we do little cuts and things, like, so it's not the whole full 4 fucking hours to cook something. It's usually condensed down into that 30 minutes, and watching Blue wait for something to either heat up or for something to get done cooking is not exactly the most entertaining. I mean, it's not him. It's not him. It's just anyone. Like I said, there's a reason why we cut down a lot of our cooking content on the shows and shit like that. But I will say this now. I do find that fucking hilarious that him cooking a fucking meal has more eyes on than a protest about problems in the game. It's like doing a protest at a company's building while they're out in another state. Like, everyone is out in a whole nother fucking state doing a whole competition, and you guys are out there protesting their front yard. Like, who is it for? The janitor? the replay cam? Like, the security that'll probably look over the footage maybe later on in the week if maybe there's a carjacking or something. Like, oh my god, like, who's it really for? Like, if you really stop and look at it, like, oh my god, no. The attention span of gamers today can't make this stuff up. No, you really can't. You really can't, nah. It's worse when you're a gamer and you have ADHD. And then, or hold on, or if you are growing up on TikTok. If you grow up on TikTok these days, being a gamer, oh god, no. Your attention span is like worse than those with ADHD, and then worse with those than the regular fucking gamer. Nah, it's bad. It's fucking bad. But hey, did you guys hear about their passing the ban on TikTok here in America? Fun times. Fun times. Looks like we're gonna have to start making some more YouTube shorts. We might become the next place for TikTok like Vine and Musical.ly and every other fucking platform that has died before us. Or before you guys. I don't know how like old some of you guys are. Like if you guys are around like before MySpace days, like okay, cool, great. You know what I'm talking about. But for anyone that's like just now growing up, they only know TikTok. They only know TikTok or Reddit or Threads, I guess. My community isn't that young though. My community is a lot older than I would ever even imagine, actually. To be honest with you guys, it's like 40 to 70. I'm not even gonna shit you guys, like it's actually really interesting. Like we have a lot of old heads that play. I'm trying to see it now. Yeah, majority is like, okay, so majority is 25 up to like 65 plus. So it's not bad. It's not bad. Like, it's actually really surprising. It's kind of like EVE Online. Or World of Warcraft. Those two games alone, like, they do attract a lot of your older population. EVE attracting every fucking old head. Process this down. Down. Hey, I try, Ariel. I try, even though it may come out like a blubbering mess and like I'm a fish out of water, and I do try my best because I know like how difficult it can be, you know, when you're first starting out and you go to look up online and you find a guide and it's like overcomplicated. It's long drawn out. A lot of times it's not straightforward to the point or dumbed down or done in a casual method or a casual way. You know, I try to make it as casual as I can go without trying to mention all of the min-maxing meta cookie cutter ways that everyone and their mom likes to play. Top 5 PvP class. Anything but the Shai. Or 2 hours long, yeah. Unless we're live, that's the only time that shit is ever going to be like more than... I try to keep it down to like 18 minutes minimum. Not even. I try to keep it down less than that. If I can squeeze it to like 8 minutes or less, I will try to do that. You know, sometimes you don't want to watch a 20 fucking minute video on how to gather a goddamn plant. Like, who needs to know 20 minutes information on how to gather a fucking Caphra? Fluid collector. Go out there with 1600 mastery. Trees. Boom. There you go. Straight forward to the point. No bullshit in between. You now know where to go. Oh, you want a good place to get the Caphras? Go get your maple out there at Orcs Camp. Boom. What was that, like 2 minutes? Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. I just told you how to make some money with your gathering, how to get the Caphras from gathering, a good way to get Caphras from gathering, okay? And a good place to get your sap and shit for your alchemy, which can go ahead and make you more money on the side. So 2 minutes long. in the most casual, straightforward way possible. Did I tell you how to get your lucky gear? No. Do I care? No. If you want to buy your shit, go ahead. If you want to build your shit, go ahead. If you want to tap your shit, go ahead. I don't care. You know, I'm just telling you, here's what you can use. Here's where you can go. Here's what I can do. If it doesn't match you, or if it's not what you're doing, maybe you're not doing it good enough. Maybe your gear isn't good enough, but it's probably you, and you don't have what I have into whatever life skill I'm doing, or maybe you're doing more, or blah blah blah. Like, it's, take what we do as an example, or a jumping off point. A jumping off point. There you go. There's a lot that goes into a lot of our guides, a lot of our information behind the scenes, that if you guys had any like little inkling on like how a lot of us like content creators will go ahead and be able to make this video, I made 2 billion per hour, blah blah blah. Yeah, because we swiped our card. We swiped our card to be able to get the extra pearl lodging, the extra storage in our warehouses, the extra weight, inventory slots, the bags, the costumes, our pets. You know, we swiped our card. We put in money to make sure that we can get more out of it than just, say, logging into the game for the first time and, oh, there we go, I'm gonna go out there and gather. Well, Jimmy said he makes 2 billion an hour while out there doing his hunting, so I'm automatically gonna do that too. No, it's usually 9 times out of the 10 not the case. Like, you will probably do less and you'll hate it. You'll hate it. You'll sit there and say, like, gathering or hunting is full of shit, and people are lying to me, it's not worth it, and blah blah blah, because you didn't put in $200 on the back end. You know, you listen to Rodney over there, and Rodney didn't tell you that he put in $1,000 into the game already to make sure that he had more ability to make more money. Most of my income comes from my my worker empire. Yeah, like what Forgotten says. You take anything that I do and divide it by 2. If you really want to know how much you'll make without any of the costumes, you have to. It's not bullshit. It's not bullshit. But you have to take into account, again, a lot of that information comes from the fact that you have your pay to win pets. Your pay to win pets have their little skills on there, or you have more mastery, or the life skill level, the storage space, your inventory, the weight that you can hold, all of that real money that you throw into it. It'll still always equal out more than what a normal free-to-play, I'm not putting any type of money into the game type of player. And that's even with buying your shit from the central market. To a point, Ariel. To a point. When it comes to life skilling, okay, my knowledge can only take me so far over top of that hedgehog. My knowledge about the game will only take me so far when it comes to the tent. My knowledge will only take me so far when it comes to the inventory management or the storage of your town storages and shit like that. You know, the stupid little energy recovery, your central market capacity, and things like that. Like, there's so many variables to it. Like Forgotten is saying, there's so many variables to it. Like, don't ever take what we say as like absolute fucking law. This is what you should be making. This is how you should be doing it, and blah blah blah. Like, the variables will change so fucking much depending on your situation, depending on your time and investment, depending on the updates that come out, the character class choice, like everything. Everything will go in and like dictate like different little things that will change for everyone's little playthrough. Everyone. All 3 of us can go in. Same gear, same life skill, same every little single thing down to the account time of creation. And we can tap the same thing, and one of us will tap up, one of us will fail, one of us will not do anything. You know, the RNG is different, the situations is different, the APM level, like, there's so many fucking variables. Like, just take what we say as a jumping off point, like a little example, like a demonstration of what you could do, or a little goal of what you want to be doing. But, like, there's so much that goes into it that I'm not going to be able to, even with all of my shit, I won't be able to make as much money as, say, someone else that threw in more money than me, you know? Even if they don't have all the knowledge like I do about the game, you can easily swipe your card and still be able to make a lot more money just because of the bonuses that the shit gives you. I mean, you don't believe me? Like, okay, cool. All of my knowledge put together to get the Forest Path wagon. Okay. How long can it take you minimum? Maybe a month. Okay, a month to get your Forest Path wagon, all the materials together, blah, blah, blah. Cool, great. I can go ahead, swipe my card, sell some costumes, and I can buy my Forest Path wagon like that. So... Oh, and that reduces the need for the contribution for the workshop, the time needed for any of the dailies, any of the materials needed for the dailies, and also any workers needed, the time it takes to level it up and or re-roll the skills and all that shit. Like, and maids too. Energy pots, like everything plays into account, and everyone's like earning will be different. So many things. You're not wrong, Forgotten. You're not wrong. So many things will take into account and will change your numbers. And also another thing. I can lie on the website. I can lie on the website and say that I should be doing something else when I'm not. I can go ahead and record in on Garmoth and, well, you know what? I'm just gonna round it up. And you just ruin the numbers. You ruin the actual value of everything that you're getting because it's no longer, like, you know, near accurate or anything like that. You can change things. And it's already been done. You know, the average on Garmoth has been adjusted and changed, and it reflects people lying. You think everyone is fucking accurate and they'll tell the truth? No, I'm gonna take this from House. Everyone fucking lies. Q Lori said it the best. Everyone fucking lies. Hedgehog on sale at the moment. Haven't been able to log in for 2 days. Let me check. Yeah, the Hedgehog is on sale for 2,200. Either the Hedgehog or the Llama. I like that series. And the logic is sound. Like, no offense, like, the dude was a dick. The dude was an asshole, but it was true. I do need the JoJo. I need that JoJo for my sailing. I wish. But yeah, no, he may have been an asshole and everything, but the logic is right. Like, everyone fucking lies. Everyone has something to hide. Like, you think I sit there and tell you guys, like, how much money, blah, 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 or how much silver you actually have to spend to be able to make this amount of money, blah, blah, blah? No, we don't. We just hope you guys, like, just nod, smile, and go with it. You know, I put in probably $3 grand into the game just to get all of the life skilling shit and have it ready for me to be able to do anything. Like, people don't want to tell you that. People don't want to sit there and put that idea into your head because it dissuades you from the game. It makes you not want to play it because you know how much money is going to have to go into being able to set your life skilling up, you know, the best way that you possibly could, and blah, blah, blah. Like, you really think anyone as a new player is going to come in and be like, oh, yeah, you know what, I can really get behind that? Fuck no. Fuck no. That's why we don't say shit. We don't say shit about anything. Mm-mm. Bam. If you don't swipe, you're not getting the most out of your life skilling. It's unfortunate. It's true. Yeah, but there's some freebies that aren't given out for free, like the tent, the hedgehog, the llama, any of the life scaling costumes, minus the splat and the diver occasionally. Maid's pets, the other pets, not your special pets, your specialty pets. No, they don't. But your normal pets, yeah. Your maids, yeah. Inventory slots, occasionally, but yes. Occasionally weight, and you can effectively buy a T5 hedgehog now. In 5 years of the game, you put a total of $10 in. Hey, to each his own. And again, no, I mean, Forgotten. As much as you wanna try to fight it and all, the game's pay to win. The game has been pay to win since 2016, and there's nothing new about it. There's no trying to white knight it. There's no type of fight left in this fight. All right, it's like the beaches of Normandy. You lost. It's pay to win, plain and simple. It's like, you know, like Take has said, like Take has put $10 into it. It's all about whether or not you want to swipe your card or not, whether you feel comfortable playing the game without swiping or not. And not everything is in the loyalty shop. Like the extreme pay to win things are not in the loyalty shop. But take a look at the lodgings, okay? You got, what is that? One per family? One worker lodging per family. And then if you go in the Pearl shop, you have 3 per family. So if you swipe a card, you're still coming out on top. The family weight limit, yeah, you got that, but still, you swipe your card and you got all that. Like I said, you can have all the knowledge in the game and blah blah blah, but if you swipe your card, you are still doing a lot more, and you're gonna get back a lot more. You're gonna be able to make a lot more than, say, someone that didn't, regardless of whether or not it's in the loyalty shop and it takes a lot longer. Doesn't matter. You're, as a Pearl player, you take everything that a free player does and times that by 2, like the reward, and times that by 2 for swiping your card. Whatever they get, times that by 2 because you swiped your card. Simple as that. I spent 3 years getting this on my gathering and getting that on my gathering. Dude comes in, swipes his card, buys his gear, gets his pet, all of that shit, and now he's on par. Plain and simple. You know, if you go ahead, buy your costumes, you can make the money like that, and then buy your gear. Even though it took you so long to go ahead and do everything legit and all of that, it'll always be that way. It'll always, and no matter what game you play, if there's an option to buy and there's an option to get more for buying or little bonuses or blah, 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 they will always do better than the player that refuses to pay. It's unfortunate. You know, I feel like if it's like that, it all comes down to, is the game enjoyable? Is the game fun? Is the game like immersive? If the game is fun and enjoyable and it's all fine and dandy, like I don't mind taking the time to grind out all of that shit that I can get, or maybe an alternate little lesser value but can still do kind of sort of what the paid option can do. Like take the bubbly diving costume, for example. Take that, compare it to the dumb. Same shit, but this has a slight lesser skill here, but shines over there, and is a once in a lifetime thing that you had to have gotten at that moment, where the dumb you can buy at any moment and always comes with
you know, that little bonus and shit like that. Hello, player, how you doing? Coming up, running over here. All right, let me check my phone. I'm okay with making Doubleton free-to-play player. She probably will have triple time to play. Yeah, you'll have to do a lot. You'll have to put in a lot more time to, I guess, make the same amount as a paid player. And then if the paid player was to take the same amount of time as what the free-to-play player is doing, they're making 10, like, they're not 10 times more, but, like, you know, a lot more. How much silver per hour is grass rhino? Probably, if you're counting all of the drops, probably 250 mil to 300 if you get lucky. At the end of the day, knowledge is still important. Yeah, knowledge is still important, but it can always be bypassed by a credit card. Plain and simple. Can always be bypassed by just the simple swipe of a card. Some people say 1 billion plus an hour with hunting. See, that's a prime example. But you don't see how. Are you doing frost wolves? Are you doing the shadow wolves? Are you out there sniper hunting? Are you talking about matchlock hunting? Are we talking about sniper hunting? Are we talking about the rare drops from hunting? Are we talking about the lion hunting for the meat, or are we talking about the shadow lions for the heads? Like, there's a lot of things that go into it, a lot of variables, just like what Forgotten was saying. There's a lot that goes into it, so I don't know. I really like the game and buy a lot of stuff with the pay 1 hour in real life, so you'd rather work and swipe spend. I will buy things because I genuinely, you know, like the game. I haven't been spending anything on the game because I don't like the current state of life skilling, but when I enjoy the game, I will pay for the pixels. I enjoy the level of detail that they put into the costumes and the mount gear and shit like that. Like, I'll buy it. That's fine, you know. And if it will go ahead and speed up my time and make it more convenient for me, then yeah, I will go ahead and swipe. There's also that too. Like, you know, there's some people that don't have enough time to play that need to swipe. Cool, great. There's people out there that just have the luxury to swipe. Cool, great. There's people that can't afford it. Cool, great. You know, to each his own. It's all about whether you're comfortable or not spending, but just know that, you know, if you spend money, you'll get more. You do shadow wolves, but you want to try shadow lions or rhinos. It also goes by how quickly you're killing those shadow lions or shadow wolves. Are you burning down the big groups? Like, are you killing 4 to 5 of those shadow lions at a time? Because if you're not, then you're probably going slower and you're probably making less money. After I get done making the Supreme hide, I can go out there and show you. I'm gonna set up the Supreme hide processing now, use the bathroom, then when we come back, I will go ahead and jump onto my Shai, teleport over there to Narcion, and I'll show you what I mean about the whole burning them down in big giant groups and shit like that. But I highly suggest using your Black Spirit Rage. If you're hunting and you're trying to go for money, either sniper hunting, you can do the Shadow Lions, or you have to Black Spirit Rage the wolf groups. Okay, now that we have that, let's go over here, hide all. Cool, take that. All right, guys, I will be right back, and we will continue this. Give me 1 second, everyone.
Sorry about that. I am back. Shooting wolves in the face. Great. You know, let's just turn off the sound so that we don't get copyright struck. And there, now we don't have to worry about that. Okay, now what were we doing? What were we doing? Supreme, we got fine. Oh, so I'm out of the leather glaze already. That shit sucks. That's fine. Let's go ahead, list that up, show you guys how much money I'll make on it, and we'll switch over to my Shai. Yes. Okay, so for the Supreme Hardhide, we'll make 1 billion. Kind of low, but it's alright. Extremely low, but maybe tomorrow I will try more energy, possibly. But now we're gonna go jump into the matchlock hunting over there in Narcion to show you guys what I mean about a different lightstone combination and matchlock hunting setup and shit like that. Da 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 da. Already got my horse here. Cool, great. I should have... Damn. For the lightstone combination I wanted to show off, I should have had my shit there. Oh well, that's alright. That's alright. I can still do it. Nothing you could say can tear me away from my shot. Nothing you could do. You're stuck to glue to my shot. Yeah, no. No, they're trying to remove the entertainment from the Shai. I don't like that. My Shai. Oldie but a goodie. Yeah, man. Let's get into our spot we have to be in. I don't want to keep my horse anywhere where it's gonna get, like, fucking targeted. Okay. So, like I was saying, it all depends on your speed, the quickness you can kill the monsters, and how many you can take on at a time. So let's grab our Tet. Let's grab our Matchlock. Where are you? Matchlock. We already got our food or our tools on us. We'll throw that in there. Artifacts, we'll grab those to begin with. We'll do that just because we have our... Not only do we have both of the Kubo artifacts, but we have the Death Blow combination too for the plus 10 AP for monsters and the plus 10 critical hit. Okay. Throw that back in there. I gotta make sure we have everything before we get started. Okay, so for our crystals, we're gonna go with our normal hunting. Our normal hunting, as you can see. If I had more of the ultimate Macalods, that'd be a lot better, but for now, I only have those. Which, as you can see, it's not really worth replacing. I'm gonna keep my ultimate there. Go ahead, keep that like that. Okay, Matchlock. I need my costume on.
I think we should be good to go. Pop another energy potion just in case. Oh, and our food. I will throw on some different food for this. Simple. No, we'll go with the exquisite, just so that we don't have to pop any other buffs, and do that one. Where are you? Where are you? Hold on, I'm looking for my sharp. Pop you next, and then we'll switch off back to our cons. We gotta go to the wolves. The wolves! You crafted 600 manas last night? Did you tap any of them up? Not yet. Okay, so you're waiting on them? They won't let me go. You're gonna get it to pen even if it kills you. Good luck. I tried. Yeah, it all goes by how quickly you can kill them. If you can kill them quickly, then you have more money that you can make. If you can build your Black Spirit Rage up faster, there are combinations that you can use just for that. I will show you one. Well, not a combination, but there are artifacts you can use for it. So, say if you want to increase the Black Spirit Rage that you're doing while hunting, you can switch off into your Black Spirit Rage artifacts, and you should start accruing a lot more of the Black Spirit Rage. See up there? Every hit will increase it by 1 to 2. So, in theory, you should be able to do the little explosion more times than, say, someone that does not have their Black Spirit Rage artifacts. And it's all about just collecting everything and making sure that you can gather quick enough. And you should be able to make the money. The higher your hunting is, the more shots that you have, with 4 being total. And obviously, the more shots that you have, the easier time that you have to kill shit. And it's simple as rinse, lather, and repeat. Same for the lions. The same thing applies to them. The higher gear you have, the easier time that you'll have to kill the lions, but they do hit harder. And that's how you go ahead and do that. If you have your infinite health potion, it'll make it a lot easier. The stun and interrupt can be very, very evil, especially if they get right behind you and manage to stun you in the middle of a reload or before you have time to really dodge. It hurts. But any back attack will hurt, to be real. And I think the most that I could take on is probably 2 of them at a time before they start becoming, like, overwhelming. I'm trying to get my Black Spirit Rage. Get that bonus. Simple, easy. And if you are lucky enough, you should be able to get the Breath of Narcion out here. You get a Breath of Narcion, they're 20 mil each breath. I'm just trying to unlock the stupid Black Spirit Rage attack so I can show you guys, like, how easy it is to burn through a whole entire group at a moment's notice. Let them all come and attack. You have the Tet Hunters. You are golden. Tet Hunters with the infinite mana or infinite health potion. You can just sit there and let them all just attack you. Just aggro. And then another thing about the hunting where people will make money with is taking those hides that we get, the supreme hides, the cracked fangs and talons and shit like that, and turning them into trade crates to trade over in Land of the Morning Light. What's up, Dial? How you doing today? What's up? What's up? Are you enjoying the Family Shared Lifeskilling update that came out? Biggest quality of life update to Black Desert in the recent years? Let's get our little buff. I've completed the hunt. Yeah, give me that. That attack speed, hunting experience, plus movement, critical hit. And that's why people make a lot of money. And that's how people can make a lot of money. Is more like it. That's how people can make a lot. If they just burn down their wolves quicker and in groups, they make a fucking shit ton. To get that Black Spirit Rage built, I can show you guys just one-shotting a whole group. Come on, come on. I'm not gonna rage them because I know I can easily take them down like that. But I will aggro a whole new group just to show you guys, just to demonstrate. And let my fairy heal me. Okay, let's grab a group and show you guys what I'm talking about. This whole Black Spirit Rage. See the rage already building inside of me. You have to have shots in your match lock, but once you have everyone grouped up, all you got to do is just hit F, and that's a whole giant fucking group that you just attacked. Normally, if they're facing their back towards you, it's a lot easier to one-shot the whole entire group, but if you have that going, I'm already at 30% into the next Black Spirit Rage, and we can easily burn a whole nother group. That's what I mean about if you guys have your artifacts, you can easily build up the Black Spirit Rage and burn down massive groups at a moment's notice. We have 1.6k of the lion meat. Let's go try our luck with those lions. I never get a drop from them, so I'm not expecting any drop. The stupid shadow lion head. Oh, you're not the right one. You're not the right one. Retreat, retreat. Bad idea, bad idea. Use right. I'm a little bitch. I do appreciate the fact that I can go out gathering and then turn around and start doing hunting, even though I am below 100 energy. I will always appreciate that. The energy requirement for hunting. Can't beat it. Yeah. Ah. Try to keep going until my energy finally expires, and then we'll go ahead and start getting this winded down. Play some Fallout 76. Get our trader in a spot to, you know, start thriving, start figuring out his life. You're rabid animals. A lot of you. Got him. Gotta pop everything. Oops, forgot to reload. If my rage is gonna fucking... My rage, it will go ahead and reset every time I switch off my alchemy stone or shit like that. If that's the case, then I'm not gonna worry about the Black Spirit Rage artifacts anymore. Let's get back to what we were originally doing. You need to be able to two to three shot a Shadow Wolf before it has time to even reach up to you. Okay, that was a one shot. That was one shot. That was one shot. There we go. It's like hunting is just another little casual thing for me. Like, why are you not shooting? Oh, my matchlock is broken. Like, you're just standing around. Why are you just standing there? I guess we can do the Villa scroll too. Murder them all. Come on, remote collect. I'm shooting the ground, apparently. Let's get into a safe place. I hate those beetles. Why am I attacking the beetle? Okay, let's start getting this winded down. List up that meat on the central market to show you guys how much we've made. Just 3K, nothing extreme. But to show you guys a little example of why people say you can make $1 billion and blah 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 per hour. 51.2 mil, and we were not really serious with our hunting. We were just like demonstrating. And the value is down, so if you get your trophies, that's more money. If you get more meat, that's even more money. You know, all of your little rare drops and everything will equal out a lot more money. All right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna start getting this set up for our Fallout stream. So give me a couple minutes, everyone. We will go ahead, go live again. I will have everything switched out for Fallout 76. So if you guys are watching me over there on Twitch, hang around on the channel, chill out, wait around. If you guys are over there on YouTube, I'm not exactly sure how it works for YouTube, but if you guys go refresh the channel and all that, I should be back. Just give me like 2 or 3 minutes to get a new game loaded up and we'll continue going. So give me one moment, everyone. I'll be right back.